What's going on? This is Legend of All About the Kicks. Subscribe to the channel, put a like on the button. I want to talk about UGK. Bombi was saying that they own Sony $2 million because they took out a rent around 2000. I guess around 2000, if you took if you borrowed money for the company, you didn't have to pay back. They borrowed some money on 2007 before Pimp C died on that last album they did together. Rest in peace to Pimp C. So they won't be free until 2027. So I know a lot of people saying what's going on with Bombi, why didn't I put on more music? You know what I'm saying? UGK and stuff. And like I said, that's a legendary group, man. They changed the game in Houston in the mid-90s. They got 3 classic albums that is in the top 5 of hip-hop. They changed the game. The music industry is a devil. You got to be careful when you sign these contracts because you could get yourself messed up in the game. A lot of rappers and R&B singers and pop stars, they lose a lot of money. A lot of money. You got to be careful. You got to make sure you got the best lawyers. You got to make sure you know what you're doing. If you could have your own record label and get a venture there of 50-50, do that. That's how Jay-Z and Damon Dash and all them dudes made so much money because they had their own label. You know what I'm saying? They had the label sign them, and that's how they got their money. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful when you sign these contracts. A lot of rappers, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to be hot forever. You know what I'm saying? And Bombi is a legend. He's been in the game over almost 35 years. And you know what I'm saying? He still owe money to the record company. He still owe money to Sony. You know what I'm saying? And you can't put no music out until 2027. You know what I'm saying? And they own their masters, so they could definitely. They just got their masters back. I don't know, maybe like 5-6 years ago. So they basically could license any music to any movie company, any commercials or anything like that. So Bombi, and Pimp C, they own that. Salute to them because they didn't own it before when they first started their label. Started putting out albums. They just got their jump back. So it's good to have your master so you can license whatever you need to license and make your money back on that. Because if you write the music, you should own your own music. That's the main thing you should do. And I feel like a lot of artists should, if you sign to a label, make sure you own your masters. Do not let them own your masters. If you want to do a 360 deal, the first thing you need to do is own your masters, because the music industry is the devil. You know what I'm saying? It's a devil. It always been the devil, and it always will be the devil. And like I said, I love music, but when it comes down to the business, it's terrible. I won't want to be in the music industry or the movie business because, movie business, you make a lot of money, but the music industry, you got to recruit. So if they give you $3 million and your album is worth $1.5 million, you got to give all that money back, and you gotta just make that money back. You see a lot of rappers that die broke, and we can name a lot of them. So you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. And, and Bombi just, teaching you how the game, man. Some people going to listen to it. Some people ain't going to listen to it. But it's crazy. You got to wait till 2027 to put out a UK album. But, hey, it is what it is. It's only a couple years. And, the only thing good about it that, at least you still own your masters. So you could at least music. Next topic. Let's go. Now, I want to talk about Kyrie Lrving. Like, since he came back, for saying what he, posted that Instagram joint, and then everybody would just want to get rid of him. He been playing good, no drama, no nothing. I understand you want your money, but you already had 2 big contracts. You're going to get another one. Just play the rest of the season. Like, why you want to trade? Like, you did this with Cleveland. Like, the Lakers, I feel like the Lakers going to try to get him, try to trade Russell and a couple more players to get him. But I just personally think it's not worth it to get him because everywhere he goes a problem. And like I said, I like Kyrie. The dude's a beast. That's why he didn't made it to the top 75. He's just doing dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're supposed to be a slave to these basketball owners. I don't think you should try to be a slave to the league or nothing like that. It's good to speak your mind and say what you got to say, but do it on the basketball court. Don't get me wrong. You do have a championship. You have one in 2016. You beat Golden State. You beat their record. I'm glad you did that because I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. I did not want them to win the championship and beat us with the record. So I respect that. But the point is, man, like, you've been doing a lot of stupid stuff lately. And like I said, ever since you came back, you've been playing good, no drama, no nothing. And like I said, New Jersey Nets, the Brooklyn Nets, is in the 4th place right now. They won last night. They won by 4 points without Kyrie. Now, you see Kyrie didn't play today, and I know he's not hurt. So you know how that goes. The same thing happened to James Harden, where he didn't want to play no more. And last year, they set him down for the whole week until they made a trade. I feel like this, okay, Kyrie said he don't care what team he go to, but you don't want to go to the Charlotte Hornets. You don't want to go to Orlando. You don't want to go to teams like that because they know good. Like, they're not in the playoff. You know what I'm saying? So now you're telling everybody that you don't mind what team, you don't care what team you go on. But be honest with you, I think you want to go to the Lakers. Would that be a good fit for you? I really don't think so. I mean, because you got AD, you're going to have you're going to have LeBron. AD could go, AD don't really need the basketball. He posts up and do that. But LeBron going to want to bring the ball up. You going to want to bring the ball up. And I feel like, it's just going to be clashing heads or something. You know what I mean? Because I do want to see the Lakers go to the playoff. They lost last night again. But it is what it is. They got maybe 25 games left after the All-Star break. But I just feel like you need to just play your game and the money will come to you. I know you might be mad because Nike dropped you and you losing $14 million. I understand that. $14 million is a lot of money getting for sneakers. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I know you say you want ownership on your own shoes and all that. I understand that. Because, Nike and all these sneaker companies, they'll rob you just like the music industry or anything else. I understand that. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of these basketball players that got money could start their own sneaker company. And y'all could do that shit. At least 2 or 3 y'all could just start your own company, make all the money you could for Nike or whoever you sign with, and then after your contract is up, maybe all y'all could work together and start your own sneaker company. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. You do it as a team. But I mean, a lot of black people don't want to do that. They just want the check. But like I said, Kyrie, he asked for a trade 2 days ago. He didn't play last night. They still won. Kevin Durant should be coming back before the All-Star break or after the All-Star break. So that's good to see. But I don't know if Brooklyn definitely is going to make it to the playoff. I know they're in the 4th seed right now. And the East Coast right now is real close. So it's like the West. There's a lot of teams. It's not that, they're not really that good this year. It's only a few teams in the West. I know the West is deep. But it's a few teams in the West that, could possibly go to the NBA Finals. I'd say 3 of them. I'm not going to name them, but y'all should know where they are. The East Coast, I feel like it's around 3 teams, a possibility could go to the finals. A lot of these teams, they ain't that good. I mean, they straight, they okay, they average. But like I said, to really push the pedal and go to the finals, I say 3 teams for the West, 3 teams for the East. That's how my opinion. But Kyrie, you've been doing this for the last couple of years. And like I said, man, I know the NBA is not going to ban you to stop playing. But I understand you want your money. I understand that you think Brooklyn Nets did you dirty. They signed KD and gave him another 4-year extension and then want to give it to you. They can't depend on you. Last year you set out because you didn't want to do the Corona. I respect your decision. I 100% respect your decision. But when you came back, there's problems. This year, the same situation with the Instagram. And, they didn't like what you said or they didn't like what you post. You know what I mean? Just apologize. It could be a fake apology. Just apologize and move forward. You know what I'm saying? You took a long time to do that. You know what I mean? You're not going to beat the NBA, period. Ain't nobody's going to beat the NBA. The NBA going to still go where you retire or die. So you're not stopping that. The best thing to do is play your game like you've been doing because you're one of the best point guards of all time. Maybe under Isaiah Thomas or you might pass Isaiah Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Because you already got a ring. Isaiah Thomas got 2. You got 1. So you and Isaiah Thomas had the best handle in Tim Hardaway. You know what I'm saying? And Iverson. That 4 players to me was the best handle in the league. And I can't forget about White Chocolate. But anyway, man, subscribe to the channel, man. Do you think Kyrie is a jerk? Do you think Kyrie is selfish? Do you think Kyrie don't care about nobody but himself? Leave a comment. We out of here. One love.